Sergio Ramos has produced a personal Instagram cue. Back-to-back defeats to Barcelona in the Copa del Rey and La Liga effectively ended Madrid's hopes of domestic honours this season, before they were then knocked out of the Champions League after a humbling 4-1 home defeat to Ajax. The results led to allegations of infighting at the club, with Ramos said to have argued with President Florentino Perez in the dressing room after the Ajax match, while it was also suggested he clashed with Marcelo in training. The club captain was also criticised for picking up a yellow card that ruled him out of the second leg of the last 16 tie, with UEFA deciding to ban him for an extra game after he suggested in a television interview that he was booked deliberately to avoid a possible quarter-final ban. Ramos, who was also suspended for Sunday's 4-1 La Liga win at Real Valladolid but travelled with the team nonetheless, has now sought to explain his side of the story on recent topics while also lending support to under-fire head coach Santiago Solari. "As footballers we like to do our talking on the pitch, but this season is not turning out that way," he wrote. "Recent events have been disastrous and I'm not hiding. We are not hiding. We the players are primarily responsible, and I, as captain, more than anyone. That's why I thought that the most honest way to answer the questions that are circulating around us would be to tackle them directly." Beginning his interview, Ramos continued, "Was the yellow card in Amsterdam an error? Absolutely, it was an error and I take the blame 200%. Why did you record the documentary while banned for the Ajax match? There are certain commitments made and it never remotely went through my head that the game could have turned out as it did. Recording itself was scaled down as the game went on." Did you argue with the president in the dressing room? Dressing room issues are discussed and resolved in the dressing room. There's no problem whatsoever and everybody has the same interest. Real Madrid. Did you address your teammates and criticize them? We always talk and motivate each other in the dressing room and always in a constructive way. Did you have a confrontation with Marcelo? We have exchanges in every training session. It's part of working with pressure. But it's just an anecdote like so many others that happen from day to day. Marseille is like a brother to me. Why did you travel to Valladolid? Because I wanted to be close and support my teammates. What's happening with the coach? It's a decision that's not ours to make and in which we never interfere. We have enormous respect for the position and we always support the Real Madrid coach. These reflections are, without doubt, the result of a deeply disappointing season, but if success didn't stop us, we're not going to let defeat stop us. It's our obligation to carry on, to work and to evolve, and to remember that some of us are lucky enough to play for Real Madrid. Some of us are lucky enough to form part of its history, but Real Madrid was, is and will always be Real Madrid. No one name makes the legend of Real Madrid, but we have all written that legend together. Together we have to work for the future and restore our hope.